What's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm making a gorillatag fan game. Yes, you know the game gorillatag, and there's also something called a fan game. You put the two together, you have a gorillatag fan game. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was pain to edit. It actually was 6 hours, so yeah, but enjoy it. Me from the future, because my dumbass forgot to say a list. Basically, right now we're doing the names that the name's gonna be, and yeah, but we need to get a name, we need to get a base plate of a game, and at least a player model. So yeah. So this is like our name list. We need to get some names, so let me do some names real quick. So instead of making this extremely complicated list that I don't even know what the fuck it was, simply, I just asked it. Well, we got our name, Primal Panic. And now that we have our name, Primal Panic, we have to make the game Primal Panic. So, just enjoy my suffering, honestly. I suffered for a very long time.
We do not care.
Project, so, yeah. Alright, now that we have the photon servers and playfab set up, now we need to make a cube to test the game and make sure everything works, including the XR. So, that looks good for a basic little platform just to like test the XR and make sure it works. So we're gonna do that, but before we do that, I'm gonna make sure to go fix the textures, make sure everything's fixed because I forgot to do that. Also, if you use the project, the textures are not fixed, and these are just simple instructions to fix it. So yeah, just follow these instructions if you do want the materials fixed. If you don't want the materials fixed, I just do you, bro. If you here's the fix, guys. Now that we set up the photon, the playfab correctly, fixed all the materials, and hopefully set up the XR correctly, we are going to test the game and make sure that the movement works. And if it does, we're good. So also, let me explain quickly. The XR does end up working in this clip, but also, the way we know that the servers is working too is because when we play, that little black character appears. So that's how you know. In this clip, we're just adding a hand tag for the future for different things. So we're just gonna add a tag and call it hand tag. And then to make sure that like the spear colliders that we have to add later, I also forgot to add them in this clip. But for those, when we have to add those later, we have to have a different layer for them too. So one controller is left hand, and then the other one is right hand layer. So yeah. In this next clip, I'm going to be using something called Blender, which is like what I use for 3D modeling for the game, which is also what I use to make the player model and also rig it. I'm not really good at making models, so this did actually take a long time, and what I mean by long time was it took about 2 to 3 hours, just because I kept f***ing up. So if anyone wants to comment and show me how the f*** to rig and fix the issue I was facing, please do. Now we're installing Blender because I had it, but I don't have it now because I got ratted, so L-rat, but yeah. So for some reason it wants to take a billion years to load, so yeah, we'll just be waiting a few minutes. Okay, now it seemed to work. I'm glad that it finally worked. So we're gonna download it and skip to the next clip when I'm finally in Blender. So I hate fucking modeling, but it's something you have to do in games. Add modifiers, subdivision, you know. So to be honest with you, this took 2 to 3 hours of my time. So I'm just gonna speed up through it. Enjoy the epic montage and the epic montage music. Fire montage music, by the way. So now I add my URP that makes the game look really good, and then you guys are gonna see a nice, really fast montage again with the same music. I know W music, but yeah. And I also set up my lighting. I forgot to mention that. Silly me. So I was muted the entire time, so now you guys are gonna have to deal with me talking over it. Anyways, I was muted, locked in with Spotify, so yeah, W song. Anyways, as I was doing this, there was a bug, and I had to fix it. So I did fix it, but it took a little bit of time. It really did.
She wanna stay and I told her she buggy. She like she know me, bitch, I'm not your husband. Pull up in your homie, little bitch, and I'm
Well, as you can see, I did do it in the Blender where I could put a texture on the ear, but it wouldn't work in the Unity project. I'm not quite sure why it didn't work, but it just wouldn't work, so. So take this as a note, I literally tried for so long to get this ear thing to work, and it didn't work. So I'm not sure why it didn't work, but it just didn't work, so. Because it didn't work, I was stuck there fiddling with it for so long, it's not even funny. I'm not about to show y'all that and waste your time. So I'm just gonna clip to when I put the material on there and I had to change it, and it will be sped up with epic montage music. So now we're just gonna make a basic little map area for it. I was thinking of kind of like 2 connected halls. You guys are gonna see what I meant, but I went with like a different type of way because it needed to be a lobby and something else, but I still might take inspiration and do that for the horror, so. Nah, y'all thought you weren't about to get epic montage music again. I gotta quit saying epic, bro. Alright, bro, just fuck, bro. Okay, now I know what you're thinking. The lighting is horrible. But wait, it's not. The reason it's turning blue here is because I'm building the lighting and making it look better. So, also, when you see me turn static on an object, that just means that the lighting, when you build the lighting, it affects it. So I deleted my direct light source so I can add my realistic lights. So yeah, I have those, and then later on I'm gonna add area lights because I like using area lights or spotlights for my gorillatag horror games or gorillatag fan games or whatever. I set up the lighting. Now I'm gonna add a bunch of other stuff, and we gotta discuss what the other rooms are. So the one to the right I ended up making the shop, and the one to the left I did not make in this video, but I'm determined that that is going to be the horror area, or the way to get to the horror area. in the main room, lobby room, which is the room you spawn in that I'm working on in this clip, let me know what you guys think should be in there. I feel like I'm missing something. Now I just make a 3D sign in Blender. Easy tutorial to do this. If you want to know how to do this, just watch. Slow down the thing if you want to watch. The reason why I'm also speeding up the majority parts is because I'm a new channel and I need to be able to get on people's For You page. So also helping me out by doing that would be just liking, subscribing, hitting the notifications. And the reason why is because I need to keep it short. But if you do want to watch the full thing, that's why I kept the whole clip in there. It's just sped up. So you can slow it down and watch it if you would like.
TJ on the beat.
Now I just gave it a gold texture, so yeah. So now I skipped a big portion of the video just because I don't feel like editing all day, all night for multiple days. So yeah. But basically I'm making a bench in these clips for the shop and like a little area for the hats. I'll probably make it better in the next version. It's just to get a simple layout at first, and then we can add on to it as we go. But that's the shop, and then I'm also gonna show me working on the middle area, and yeah. Now in these clips I'm adding on to the lobby. Also, I would like for you guys to tell me some things to add and all that, and I will really take those recommendations to heart. So please tell me some things to add. I feel like the lobby's going to need more stuff done with it, but I'm not sure what. So just please tell me if you have any ideas. As you could see from the last clip, I had like that tunnel looking thing. I scrapped it. I don't know what the f that was. It didn't look very good to me, so I scrapped it. I just want to say this, the recording corrupted, because it was such a long recording. It was actually a 6-hour recording. And the other part of it corrupted, because I had to go do something. And the other part corrupted. So this is what you guys have. In the other part, I added like a radio, and I added like a PC, like a name computer, room computer, color computer. That's what I added. But yeah, the recording corrupted, and I'm so sorry that it corrupted. If you guys did enjoy this video, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe. I tried to edit, but like not too much, because I'm still a small creator and I have to focus on things at one at a time. Because like, the thing I hate to do is release a video that like I worked really hard on and it just not do well, because I'm not a known content creator. You guys can help me out by just subscribing, liking, maybe sharing the channel, the videos that I make. Anything you do would help, honestly, but have a good day.